The Rancors were some of the most fearsome creatures in the Star Wars galaxy, hence why they were so popular amongst the various crime lords on Tatooine and the other hives of scum and villainy. Rancors were strong, highly resistant to blaster fire, and looked absolutely terrifying. This ferocity also garnered the attention of the Sith, who experimented upon them using dark side alchemy, creating mutants such as the jungle Rancor, the flying coloi Rancor, as well as the undead Rancor. However, there was a mutant subspecies of the Rancor that was even more terrifying, and struck fear into the hearts of even the hardiest of Jedi, owing largely to their love of Force-sensitive blood, which earned them the nickname the Jedi Killers. These creatures were so deadly that even the peace and nature-loving Jedi unsuccessfully tried to wipe these beasts from the face of the galaxy. Today, we will discuss everything to do with the dreaded Rancor Sith spawn mutant known as the terentetek. The terentetek were similar to regular bull rancors, although they were much smaller and had giant spines protruding from their mouth and back. However, despite their smaller size, they were usually considered to be much more dangerous than the regular rancor. The terentetek were essentially rancor that had been subjected to Sith alchemy, thus making them heavily attuned to the dark side of the Force. This made them extremely aggressive, particularly towards Force sensitives, whose blood they enjoyed feasting on. Unlike regular Rancor, their teeth and claws were highly venomous, but this was not what made them so deadly. The dark side experimentations had given the beasts a kind of symbiosis with the dark side of the Force, meaning they were unaffected by Force-based attacks. Due to this reliance on the dark side, they tended to remain dormant for many years, venturing from the shadows when the dark side was strong within the galaxy. They were often drawn to sites of great dark side power, such as the tomb of Ludo Kresh and Naga Sadow. The exact origin of the modern-day terentetek is unknown. The earliest known beasts of this kind were actually created by the Jedi, the precursors of the Jedi. As we discussed in yesterday's video on the rise of the Sith Order, the Jedi began experimenting with dark side creations during a period of strife just before their reformation into the Jedi Order. One of these dark side creations was the terentetek, then known as the Terenta. These fearsome beasts were originally designed to sense explosives, but eventually developed a taste for Force-sensitive meat, and turned on the Jedi, leading to their expulsion to Tython's moon of Bogon. Many thousands of years later, the terentetek emerged again on the world of Korriban, the homeworld of the Sith. It is unknown if these beasts were brought from Bogon to Korriban, or if they evolved independently after Rancors were subjected to the dark side of the Force, either accidentally or on purpose. These beasts spread across the galaxy and could be found on Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Onderon, and Yavin 4. At some point in history, it became a rite of passage among Wookiees to hunt terenteteks, who roam the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. After the Jedi Knight Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he saw great utility in these creatures. He therefore used the dark side of the Force to twist the minds and flesh of Rancors, creating an army of terenteteks that he unleashed upon the galaxy. After Exar Kun was defeated at the end of the Great Sith War, the Jedi concluded that these abominations could not be allowed to live. The Jedi organised what would become known as the Great Hunt, where groups of Jedi would go out and attempt to kill the various Sith spawn, particularly the terentetek. However, this was an abysmal failure, and many Jedi would meet their end in horrific ways at the hands of the terentetek, with this great hunt eventually abandoned. The terentetek would plague the galaxy for thousands of more years, with Master Yoda and Count Dooku facing one on Kashyyyk a few decades prior to the Clone Wars. These creatures would become prized possessions of beast hunters, largely due to their rarity during the Republic Golden Age. However, with the rise of the Galactic Empire, the dark side would shroud the galaxy once again, awakening many ancient terentetek from their slumber.